Hello viewers, welcome to Elimu TV where you watch and learn. I'm your tutor, Alex Musawa, and I'll be taking you through chemistry. Form 2, our lesson number is 38. Our topic is action of heat on sulfates. Objectives are to identify what happens when sulfates are heated. Objective number 2, to list the products formed when sulfates are heated. Okay, the first sulfates that we are going to look is the sulfate of sodium and potassium. There's one thing about the sulfates of sodium and potassium. The sulfate of sodium, potassium, calcium and magnesium are stable and are not affected by heat. However, if hydrated, they lose water of crystallization on heating, which condenses high up the test tube. Sulfates of sodium and potassium do not decompose on heating. Metal sulfates. When we heat sulfates, what do we expect to get? We expect to get a metal oxide plus sulfur oxide gas plus hydrogen plus water. When we heat metal sulfates, we expect to get metal oxide plus sulfur for oxide gas plus water. That is copper sulfate. When we heat copper sulfate, we get copper oxide plus sulfur 4 oxide gas plus water. Copper sulfate is white in color. Copper sulfate is white in color, and when we heat it, it forms black solution. Copper sulfate is copper sulfate is anhydrous, it is white in color, but when it is in hydrate state, it is blue in color, and when we heat it, it forms copper oxide plus sulfur 4 oxide gas plus water. Next is iron sulfate. Iron sulfate solution, the crystals, they are pale green in color. When we heat iron sulfate, we get iron 2 oxide, sulfur 4 oxide, sulfur 6 oxide, and water. The substance, which is iron sulfate, changes from green to black. Next we have zinc sulfate. Zinc sulfate is white in color. When we heat zinc sulfate, it forms zinc oxide plus sulfur 4 oxide plus water. The zinc oxide is yellow when hot and it is white when cold. And that is the end of our lesson. Activity. Name 4 sulfates that do not decompose on heating. Our references: KLB Book 2, 5th edition, 2019. For more information, contact us on our number on YouTube, Elimu TV, on Facebook, Elimu TV, and on Twitter at Elimu TV_KE. Thank you for watching Elimu TV. Stay tuned.